Controlled demolition. Sometimes we're forced to destroy our own equipment, our own supplies, our own intelligence, just to make sure that they don't fall into the wrong hands. It might feel like a massive loss, but it really is a strategic necessity to save the bigger mission. And this is exactly what Moshe Rabbeinu did in this week's Parsha. The Gemara in Masechet Shabbat describes that when Moshe came down from the mountain and saw Bnei Israel worshipping the golden calf, he made a kal v'chomer. If the Torah says that a single person who's turned away from Hashem cannot eat the Korban Pesach, the sacrifice, then the entire nation, in a state of betrayal, certainly cannot accept and receive the entire Torah. So, he smashed the Luchot. Most people, most of us, see the breaking of the Luchot as a moment of pure anger. But Rav Kook in his explanation to this Gemara, explains it was a great act of leadership. Rav Kook teaches us a fundamental spiritual law. Great light requires a matching kli, a matching vessel. Think about it. If we were to run a high voltage industrial current through a home toaster, we wouldn't get toast, we would get a fire. The first Luchot were infinite light. They were perfect, divine, and world-changing. But Am Yisrael at the time, we were broken vessels. We were confused and stuck in the darkness of the golden calf. Rav Kook explains that if Moshe had given this blinding perfect light to the people who weren't ready, the light would have been dragged down. The holiness would have been corrupted by the reality, and the people would have been crushed by a standard that they could not possibly meet. Moshe's controlled demolition was an act of extreme mercy. By breaking the Luchot, he hid the light away. He protected the Torah's integrity and protected us. He traded perfect light for process. He gave us the second Luchot, the handmade Luchot, teaching us, allowing us to grow slowly, step by step, through our own hard work. We often look at the broken Luchot, the Luchot Shvurim, Shivrei Luchot, in our own lives, and we see them as a tragedy, our failures, our setbacks, the moments we didn't live up to our ideals. But Rav Kook teaches us that sometimes the breaking is the only way to save the mission. The broken pieces of the first Luchot are in Aron HaKodesh, in Beit HaMikdash, in Kodesh HaKodeshim. Because our job isn't to be perfect. Our job is to build the vessel, build the kli, build the character, build the habits, and the resilience. So that when the great light finally returns, we then will be strong enough to hold on to it. Shabbat Shalom.